just retrain as a plumber or an electrician. So that is the common advice given to people to protect their jobs and their livelihood from artificial intelligence. And it sounds good, but I don't think it holds up. I think it's a load of nonsense. And there are some very smart people, including Geoffrey Hinton, the AI godfather, who are touting this as a way to protect yourself, because robotics is behind, and anything that's kind of behind a computer will be automated by AI. It doesn't really hold up, though, when we have a look at it. So the first reason is supply. We have just had a survey of about 400 tradesmen in America that showed 40% of tradesmen, including plumbers and electricians, are actively using ChatGPT. Pretty high amount. What they're using it for are for things like diagnosis, things like working out which parts they should buy, and also for admin. What this means is that the plumbers who are already in the game are able to move faster and do more work than they were before. That leads to more supply. We don't necessarily need more plumbers, because even plumbers are using artificial intelligence to become more productive. On the other side, we have demand. So now you can fix some problems yourself without having to call a plumber or a tradesman. We can use artificial intelligence. We can use the video mode, for example, point it at the problem and say, hey, what the hell do I do about this? How do I DIY this problem? In fact, I was at an event 2 weeks ago for Google and Google Gemini, where it's all about using Gemini for DIY problems and helping people get their rental deposits back based on using artificial intelligence to help them do basic DIY. So we don't need to call out tradesmen as much. That means that demand falls. So we have supply increasing because one plumber is now more productive because of AI, and then we have demand falling because some people can do the work themselves at home. That's not a good industry to retrain into. Third, and most importantly, robotics. So robotics has not had its ChatGPT moment yet, but it's coming. Might be 5 years, might be 10 years, might be 15 years. I do not know. Hell, it might be next year. It has not had the moment where it becomes cheap enough to deploy robotics into most jobs, but it's coming. We know that that will happen very soon, probably in China, because they have the manufacturing capability. And this, again, undermines the argument that you should be retraining into a physical profession, because the robots are going to catch up. So for this reason, just saying, oh, retrain to be a plumber, retrain to be an electrician, is naive advice. We need to think about the second and third order consequences of that. And we don't want a whole bunch of people training into a new subject area and then realizing 5 years down the line that there's nothing there for them.